somewhat haggard. What the hell is this?
What's up, guys? We're in Wisconsin.
Cheese.
So a lot of the things we end up doing usually starts off with me talking to men on the internet, and this is no different. We're in Birchwood, Wisconsin. If you've been watching for a while, you've probably seen us here before. That's because we have friends that have property up here, but this time we're not up here to ride with them. We're actually here to go and hang out with the guys over at Ravek. If you watch anything on the internet, whether it's just social medias, YouTube, and you're watching it for off-road stuff, I'm sure you know who they are and the products they make. So because we used to come up here and ride and have friends that have property up here, even though it doesn't film well, we still like to do it and hang out. The problem is everyone's machine is getting too wide, and Wisconsin has a 64-inch limit. So I simply reached out to the guys at Ravek because I noticed they're out of Rice Lake, which is this area, and asked if they know of any places, maybe a park or private land where we can go and we can have the wider machines. And just from bullshitting with them, it turned into this. They have a track behind their facility, so we're gonna go there, check out their facility, check out some of their products, and then we're gonna do some racing. This video, I think we're just gonna do just kind of the walkthrough at their facility and check that out. Then the video after this, I think we'll do some racing. When I see companies like this, I'm really drawn to them because if you watch our videos, you know that we like to have fun. We don't take life too seriously, and there's a lot of people and companies in this side-by-side world that take shit way too seriously, when at its core it's a hobby that you do to have fun. So I mean, we can all have fun with it. Not everything has to be super serious.
Yeah, not to mention it's like what, two brothers that started the company,
yeah,
or two brothers and a buddy. I don't even know. We're gonna actually go learn their history. So
you're gonna know that shortly.
But I know it's just a group of guys that just doing what they love, and then their product's made and tested, and it's not just some China garbage that they buy and rebrand it.
It's not like a company that started like, oh, this is how I'm gonna make money. Like, this is their life. This is what they do. They're riders. They're just like you and I.
Brothers, family that just gets together and has a good time, and promoting the stuff while doing it.
Yep. So we're gonna go there, have some fun. You see a dude here. You see a Barbie car. That is because his Pro R is down again, as you guys saw in the Wildcat series. Still kind of getting the runaround on a lot of this, but the only thing he's gotten out of them so far is the chassis harness is bad and needs to be replaced. Not something they stock, so they have to basically take it off of a machine that's on the assembly line that's being built and then put that in his machine. But it still leaks oil, and there's still probably other issues, but that's where we're at. He's not happy, and he's gonna be driving this. We do have some rides coming up besides this, and he probably won't have the Pro R, and if he does, as sad as it sounds, he can't trust a 2025 machine with almost no miles on it. So they're gonna take the old trusty and run this until he builds trust with that machine again, and we don't even know if he'll have it in time. Our first ride's in 2 weeks. So to prep this machine to kind of handle some of the trails we like to do, they added some 32-inch old bore rock scrapers on Tusk wheels, 5+2 offset, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Up front, they added, are they forward offset?
1.5 forward.
1.5 forward offset Super ATV A-arms.
Full MTS springs.
Full MTS springs. They got the MTS little Schrader valve caps for the shocks to make sure those are full of nitrogen. And then, what'd you do for performance?
Crash City clutch kit.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
It already had the far off-road cage, so just kind of getting it trail ready to hit some stuff that's a little more difficult. He found at Crashapalooza the stock A-arms on this. He went to do that one climb. Basically smelled a rock with the lower A-arm and it tweaked it. So those had to go. Now something that is also a bit of an update that goes along with those parts he put on there. He went to Far Off-Road and they put them on there. MTS, O-bore, the Crash City clutch kits or anything from Crash City. Lou can get all that stuff. Super ATV, he's now a dealer for all these companies. So he is also working on getting the website up, Far Off-Road. I'll have it flash because I don't remember exactly how it's worded. But you can go to his website. You can use code Haggard5, save yourself a little coin off the stuff Lou can get. If you don't see it on the website, give him a call, give him an email. We made a little quick pit stop so Jesse can get some 110 for the big girl. We're almost in downtown Rice Lake, so we're almost there.
Funny thing is, I turned around for a split second. I just wanted to put a couple gallons in the mix. It was like
just a touch.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, guys, we have arrived.
We're here for the party?
Here's the man himself, Harry.
Harry,
Dude?
Jesse, Harry, nice to meet you.
Mr. Dude, all right.
Destiny.
Jesse, I'm Harry.
Jeremy.
Jeremy, nice to meet you.
Stephanie.
Stephanie, great to meet you.
hold on, what's your name?
Shot. We'll get there later. Welcome. I figured given the weather, I'd throw on my dirty cap. So we're getting a little dirty today, too. At any given time, there's 4 or 5 machines in here, and our local dealer, AirTech, shout out to them, lets us borrow machines whenever we want, which is really nice.
Oh yeah, we passed them on the way in. I was
Yeah,
like,
you
that
probably
sounds
did.
familiar.
Oh, is
We
that
just
that
drove
dude?
past.
Yeah, we go to those guys 3 or 4 times a day. Hey, we need this. Hey, we need that. Yeah. Only bent right here. I'm really not sure how, but we hit straight down on the
So
face
who's
of
the
this
driver
bumper.
when all this happened?
It was
Is
Ricky.
you?
No, it's Ricky.
So is that the guy we just met?
No, it's
No.
his brother.
Ricky's the one, every time you go on their social media and someone's on the side of the road changing a tire, that's Ricky,
That's
right?
Ricky. That's Ricky. You hear that? Yeah, flip it. If you flip the keel, just flip around. It's on key power. Everything's on accessory.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah.
did not expect it to be that
Yeah.
Hit the lever too. We just launched the lever for that one.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, I need these.
We could have tied it in the tops, but I was too lazy while I was putting this back together.
I did not expect those to be that bright at all.
Yeah, those guys are.
Off the brake too.
Yeah, and when you press the brake pedal, they'll flash and back, which is really
Really?
nice. Yeah. You might have to have the key on one click more.
Yeah,
You'll
they're,
see it tonight. There you go.
they're definitely brighter in person. That's for sure. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah, the videos and pictures, we've really, like, I don't want to Photoshop this stuff to launch it. Sometimes we'll touch it up, add exposure, but once you see them in person, you realize, like, these things are so bright.
yeah, that don't do it no justice at all. The
Yeah.
videos I've seen of them. Definitely that. I did not expect that to be bright at all.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna read that, dude?
It doesn't have to, it's all pictures.
Better than
Anybody
that.
can install a Ravek product. You don't have to know how to read.
Perfect. Look at him. Even a 2-year-old could do it.
Seriously.
Oh, wow.
It's great advertising.
He's like, yep, this box is in there. What? Do I need some of those, dude? Come on, Stinky.
Nobody's got their hands on that yet, except for you, buddy. This guy, we'll be launching this hopefully very, very soon. I've been fighting for it to launch for at least a year now, and we said we weren't going to launch a light bar until it was, 1, exceptionally bright and intuitive to use, and then 2, it's some other kind of feature. And so the other feature is a auto dimmer when it receives light in. So like high beams on new cars, they have a light sensor, a photo sensor. This guy will turn down the brightness on the light bar when you have light that comes right back in it. So you can throw it on your truck or whatever you want.
Yeah.
And it won't shut it off completely. It will just dim it to the DRL. And yeah, it has a DRL that runs through the center there. So you get that like nice thin look. And then if you want to, really flash it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think it looks a lot cooler too. It's slightly less bright than a traditional like, so the way that light bars work, there's sort of two ways that you can design a light bar. One is just the direct light throw, and then this one has a slight diffusion to it because we reflect light that way, and then light pushes back out this way. So I think that the math on it works out to being like 60% less bright at any width, but it's still plenty bright, and then you just go up another 6 inches on the width and you match the brightness of any other kit. So.
Right.
But all the features in it, plus that, I mean, how bright do you need your light bar to be? It's always been my question. I've tested enough of them. We've never had a problem with this, and I vastly prefer the look. So that's that. We want to make a dome light, and we didn't for so long. Now we've got a dome light that's launching that works with your doors when they open.
Yeah,
so
I've been seeing that.
Yeah, we've been teasing that one. That launched at the end of this month. And it, like, the number of things that you have to go into, and you're like, I want to make that, I want to make that. And then for Ravek products, we wanted them to be proprietary in some way. Like, this isn't off the shelf. This isn't off the shelf. I mean, you can see, like, we printed every single component of this and made it in-house. Everything that we do here, we make. It's not like we're shopping on some secret notebook in China, like, okay, this is way at the back, we want that. It doesn't work that way. To be able to whittle something down and say, this is proprietary enough that I feel like we can either patent it or we have such a mechanical advantage on it that nobody has it or will have it for the foreseeable future. That's where you see that these products come to life. Like, even this guy. Well, it's certainly waterproof because it's full of water and it's been sitting here for probably well over a week, but you can still you can see how wet it is. It's full of water on the inside.
Yeah.
But like this bag, to make it waterproof, and then you can see like it holds its structure right there.
Yeah.
Michelle, how many times did we redo this bag?
Oh.
This bag started with zippers over the top. It started like loose and saggy, which was really sad. And we worked out and we said like, we went out riding, actually we were at Windrock in Tennessee, and we went out riding with it and had the zippers. And the zippers got all caked with mud. And we had a zipper lubricant that we put on it, there was beeswax we put on it and had it packaged, and it stunk. So we canceled the whole shipment, redesigned it with the roll top, and then trying to figure out how to put a rigid structure in there to sort of hold the sides. I'll show you, this is the secret paint one. Because this one we can actually get inside of and like turn it around. You like that one?
Yeah, zippers are doomed off-roading.
It doesn't matter what brand of
zippers are always doomed.
So you can see, and the pink one gives you the contrast too, so you can see there's the structure inside there.
Yeah.
And that just like, getting that to stick to the side here and then to hold its shape all the way around. Lots of people put camera equipment in there. That's really, we've sold more of them to camera guys who happen to be off-roading than to true off-roaders. But it's a pretty incredible product. And you just roll the top and it's 100% waterproof, you're good to go.
Yeah, the thing with off-roading and cameras, at least what I deal with, is I use a Pelican case for this, and it keeps it dry, but when you need to pull the camera out, it just rains shit right onto the camera.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Same place to make the Pelican cases, super rigid. Like this thing is an absolute bomb-proof case. And then we give you a little cooler line that pops in there.
That's awesome.
And what's nice about it is like, you get true storage in this like really sneaky spot in your machine. And then it functions as an armrest where like, actually Amanda doesn't have the armrest in here, but she has this guy in here and you're able to just kick your arm up there. It's really nice to ride with. And it's lockable storage that, even for something you were to put on your roof, somebody can walk away with that.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be able to walk away with this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mine just fills with water. When that
Yep. Yeah, this thing's totally waterproof from the inside out and the outside in. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I think that this one it's launched for this model. It will be launched for the Razor in very short time. Yeah, so that's the extent of it. I feel like we should get you guys a couple of quick looks at the track, unless you want to head up and do some trail riding right away.
At this track.
Let's go check it out. Get off a couple of machines and we'll go. And you see top times over here. Whiskey Biz was just up here last week, and he has the new record.
Yeah.
And then Jonathan, who does all of the wire harnesses, is in second. So, but second by a full second.
Yeah, we'll see now it's all wet. I brought the wrong tires. I should have brought the 370s, man. What do you guys got here? Let's see.
I've seen this machine plenty of times. I've seen this machine plenty of times.
Yeah, that's
clever.
It works. It's all Amazon stuff.
Yeah.
But
No, it's clever wiring you do yourself.
yeah, that's just spliced together off the taillights.
Figure anywhere that you can put your footlights that are going to be as far back on the machine as possible. Like that's where developing the apex light, we're like, we have to be able to put it as close to the rear of your machine, because if your brake lights, it's great to have brake lights high and all the way in.
Yeah.
But if you don't have something all the way back here, how do you really know where somebody is in front of you?
Yeah.
So it works well.
When they work, I mean,
Yeah.
Amazon got the Amazon quality. They're not full
Yeah,
of
they
water.
start to fill water down there. We did so many water tests. I mean, we had lights sitting in buckets of water for days, just sort of like, how long can it get in there and not let any water ingress in? And like I said, only one warranty claim, and it was really where it was not supposed to be. Not that like you can put it anywhere you want, but it was right on this running board on a lowered X3.
Yeah,
So
that's not gonna work.
and it worked for months. I think he had them on there. He had one of the first sets he had on there for 9 or 10 months.
Jeez.
And like the guy rides hard. So
Yeah, they take so many hits right there too.
yeah, I mean you can see all the scratching.
Especially on an X.
Imagine putting a light down there on a machine a foot lower to the ground.
We're talking X3 is probably 2 foot lower.
Yeah. This is lifted.
Yeah, this is she's a big girl.
She's little.
We're gonna hit their track. Whiskey Biz was just here, laid down a really fast time. It is wet and sloppy, but I know Jesse really wants to go for that number.
Do what? Get a running start? You like it? How's the back? 'Cause you're the one out there swinging by the trees.
You were so fast until you blew off course right at the back there.
Yeah, that, and I think there was a couple times I went on 2 wheels.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
Oh, anyway, I said I just wanted to do a quick just to kind of memorize it.
Tomorrow will be dry enough. I think there will be a good time. You came out 1:19:01. But you can shave 4 seconds off that easily.
Yeah, I think I might have a little bit of air in the tires too. They're rolling real bad.
What are you at?
I don't know.
Fun little thing. Yeah, it is. That is definitely fun. Yeah. Definitely cool. But I got to beat Whisker Biscuit's time. So, you know.
When I got that, which we called spring dirt, it was kind of mushy like this. And then when he got this 112, it was like a pretty prime day with it packed down. So
Was that last weekend?
Yeah. And so it was last Wednesday. So if this dries out a little bit, then you're gonna have a good.
What was
shot
he
at it.
driving? Was he driving his?
He drove his. Pretty sure it's Pro R.
The Pro R 2-seat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a 4-seat, man. That thing's.
Yeah.
It's a big girl.
Particularly when you need to turn tight.
And it has 37-inch tires. It's not set up for racing.
Yeah.
So I said, like, I'm not gonna sit there and tweak everything in.
Yeah.
It's doing something weird though. Jesse's going back around one more. I think we're gonna try to put official times down tomorrow. Is that kind of what we're looking at?
Yeah, we're trying to fill the track out right now.
Yeah,
it's extremely wet, and this is our first time ever looking at it for like a few seconds.
And there's crossovers, and
yeah, it's kind of confusing. And those guys want to go ride, so I want to go ride and see some trails, let them show us around.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna do one more lap.
Yeah.
That definitely made a huge difference adding a little bit of tire. Yeah. They don't feel as. Yeah, it wasn't as bad though. What are they? Not working. Can you delete them on there?
It's 520341/4.
Oh shit.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
We were getting ready to go do some trail riding, and Steph's machine wouldn't run. We had a little bit of an issue where she'd put it in high and then it would die, but we kind of had that sorted out, and she went to load it on the trailer and it cranks, and no fuel, also no gauge cluster, just cranks and cranks. So there's something electrical going on. We don't really know. We tried to do a quick diagnosis, but nothing came of that. So we're just going out, and we'll deal with that later. Running out of daylight, that's why I was we're just trying to fix it real quick, and yeah, we didn't. It's also leaking coolant again, so we got issues. We got Harry and Pat with Ravek out. Pat's in a X3. Gonna be in the Ravek XP1K 4-seater, so you guys will get to see some of the products in action. Their lights are super slick. See all of them there. That's their bumper and lights. Their bags. More accents up front. Also their bumper. Real slick stuff.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, or won't you let me? Don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. Is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and turn the person. All I want is
asking us if we want to take longer or less time? Yeah. Take the longer route, scenic route.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't get looking in the whites of the team's eyes. I didn't get the hungry vibe. They're all like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, we're just.
I think everyone's chilling.
Ricky flipped it.
On that? That's a video? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So he flips everything.
Right at the top, he flipped it over.
That's all I was saying like that.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Breaking through this life is a nuisance, tired of nuisance. I'm trying to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist for me like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when dogs pull you in.
Yeah, looks good.
We died with a purpose. So the energy around me, I'm nervous, scared. I'm above all else. I'm surface. Every coming up, every made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn apart. I had to give it up, and now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard. I'm hiding every card. I'm a flush of left. You never know what's up. But I'm back to the back, and I see where I'm at. I'm a fight like a man. I'm a piece of that. They can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve anything. All this takes on to you. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through.
Yeah, we made it back. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. These dudes are awesome. It's a lot of fun. The flashing brake lights are awesome. Definitely helps seeing machines. So hopefully we got you guys some footage where you can actually really see that in real life. It's a game changer for sure.
Tomorrow for sure.
Last night didn't fully end the video. It's because I wanted to show you guys this, and that's not exactly true. I just forgot to, and Steph suggested this, so nice suggestion, Steph. We talked about this a little bit, that there's issues with this machine. This is what it's doing in case we don't have this diagnosed, and we have some experts. But you turn the key on, you know, fuel pump doesn't run, nothing lights up, none of the switches work, and it just cranks.
My Shayla.
So this is gonna be the first video here at Ravek. We're gonna cut this one off here. We have a whole nother day of fun ahead of us. I think today, or your next video, we're actually gonna get some time trials on the track. Jesse's going for whiskey business number. He's on the top of the leaderboard, and I think Jesse can do this, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be fun. Make sure you guys go check out our website, somewhathaggard.com. If you guys want these videos ad-free, uncensored, a little bit early, check out our Patreon. Link for that's below. You also have your name. That's gonna be raining up from the ground in Steph's busted
Coming
machine
from the
right
problem,
now.
maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe you. You right here knows what's going on.
Yeah. You
Help a
never
sister
know.
out, okay?
You never know.
I don't want to be passenger princess.
We've got sponsors down below in the description with affiliate links, discount codes. The newest added one, well, Far Off-Road and Lou. It's always been there, but in the beginning of the video, like I said, he's really amping up his operation there as far as who he's carrying. So if you go to his website, if it's not on there, contact him, but you can use Haggard5 there and save yourself a little coin. So that's awesome, and we're happy Lou is getting bigger and bigger, so got to keep it going. Thank you guys for all your support. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
We did it, you guys. We're totally heroes.